We are at video number 0037. Let us begin with a simple question. What is sadhana? In Sanskrit, the word sadhana comes from sadh, which means to accomplish or to achieve. Whenever there is something to achieve, there must also be someone who wishes to achieve it. So, sadhan means the tools or the means used to reach a goal. And sadhana means the spiritual discipline or practice through which the goal of life, self realization, is accomplished. However, to truly understand sadhana, we must go deeper than the word. Many people say life has become so busy, I have no time for spiritual practice. Such a statement shows a misunderstanding. They think sadhana only means performing puja, jap, or meditation for a fixed time. But that is only a part of sadhana, not its entirety. There are two fundamental aspects of sadhana. Number one, kriya pradhan, action oriented practice. And number two, bhavna pradhan, attitude oriented practice. Now let us go through number one, kriya pradhan sadhana, the discipline of action. This is the external practice. Your daily routine of getting up early, taking a bath, performing puja, chanting jap, studying scriptures, and meditating. These actions are essential. They bring rhythm, purity, and discipline to life. But remember, these practices are time bound. You can do them for 30 minutes or 1 hour, not all 24 hours. Yet, that little time, when done with sincerity, uplifts the entire day. Even if someday you miss your practice, do not let the mind trick you into laziness. The mind is cunning, it always tries to postpone. Make a firm resolve. If I miss today, I will double the time tomorrow. This strengthens willpower and devotion. This is action based discipline, an important foundation for inner growth. Now we come to point number two, bhavana pradhan sadhana, the discipline of attitude. The second and more powerful aspect of sadhana is the attitude, the inner feeling with which you live every moment. This is not time bound. You can carry this awareness throughout the day and night. Even when you are busy with work, family, or responsibilities. The right attitude makes life itself a spiritual practice. To meditate deeply for 10 minutes in the morning. To meditate deeply for 10 minutes in the morning, your whole day must support that meditation. Your mind must remain calm, alert, and pure throughout the day. For this, the right vision, drishti, is needed. The understanding that I am a spiritual seeker and every action, word, and thought affects the mind. Let me give you a simple example. If a person is allergic to nuts, he remains alert every time he is offered food. Even a small child who has been trained will ask, does it have nuts? Similarly, a spiritual seeker must stay alert all day, remembering I am a seeker. I must keep my mind pure. Thus, sadhana is not just what you do in meditation, it is how you live every moment. Actions may change. Today you may do puja, tomorrow you may serve others, but your attitude must remain constant. If you follow the path of bhakti marg, the path of devotion, you remind yourself, I am a devotee of the Lord. All my actions are an offering to Him. If you follow Karma Yoga, the path of selfless action, you tell yourself, I act as an instrument of the divine. If you follow Gyan Marg, the path of knowledge, you remind yourself, I am the witness, not the doer. This attitude transforms ordinary life into continuous sadhana. There is another beautiful distinction in sadhana. One part is what we must do, and the other is what we must allow to happen. Our role, effort, and discipline. Certain actions are in our hands to cook and eat when hungry. That we can do to meditate, chant, serve, or study. That is our effort. These efforts are necessary to prepare the mind. But some things are not in our hands. Digestion happens on its own. Similarly, spiritual transformation also unfolds naturally in its own time. A gardener can till the soil, plant the seeds, water the plants, but he cannot make the seed sprout. Growth happens by nature's grace. In bhakti sadhana, We can chant the divine name, but the Lord reveals his form only when he wills. Our duty is to keep chanting, keep praying, and keep preparing our heart. Many seekers make the mistake of doing little and expecting instant results. Remember, patience and faith, which we call Shraddha, are vital. Keep doing your part and let grace do the rest. Keep doing your part and let grace do the rest. Just as a wound heals naturally after applying medicine, the mind too purifies itself with steady practice. Don't keep checking whether you are progressing. Just continue with sincerity, growth will happen. The scriptures speak of two levels of sadhana. Number one, preparatory sadhana, and number two, direct sadhana. Number one, preparatory sadhana, and number two, direct sadhana. Before realizing the self, the mind must be pure, calm, and focused. For this, the scriptures advise many purifying practices. For this, the scriptures advise many purifying practices like satsang, spending time with the wise, tirth yatra, pilgrimage to sacred places, puja and jap, worship and chanting, dan, charity, tapas, austerity and discipline. These cleanse the mind of selfish and make it ready to absorb truth. Once the mind is pure, the direct path begins. The Bhagavad Gītā and Upanishad describe this threefold process. Shravanam, listening to the teachings from a realized teacher. Mananam, reflecting upon those teaching until the doubts are cleared. And Nididhyasan, deep meditation and contemplation until one abides in the truth. Once the mind is pure, the direct path begins. The Bhagavad Gītā and Upanishads describe this threefold process. Number one, Shravanam, listening to the teachings from a realized teacher. Number two, Mananam, reflecting upon those teachings until all doubts are cleared. And number three, Nididhyasanam, deep meditation and contemplation until one abides in the truth. This is the direct road to self realization. Thus, sadhana has two goals. First, to purify the mind. And second, to realize and abide in the self. The Bhagavad Gītā beautifully summarizes the essence of spiritual practice in three golden guidelines. Number one, oneness in vision. Ekatva darshanam. See all beings as your own self. Cultivate love, compassion, and non-violence. Number two, dedication in action. Ishwar Arpan Buddhi. Offer every action to the Lord. Let there be no ego or pride in your doing. Number three, equanimity in results. Prasad Buddhi. Accept whatever comes as the Lord's gift without attachment or resistance. So there are three golden guidelines. Number one, oneness in vision, which is ekatva darshanam. Second, dedication in action, which is Ishwar Arpan Buddhi. And number three, equanimity in results, which is Prasad Buddhi. When you act with this vision, dedication, and equanimity, every moment of life becomes sacred. Every breath becomes a prayer. That is true sadhana. Understand that sadhana is not something separate from life. It is life lived with awareness, devotion, and wisdom. Whether you are studying, working, cooking, or resting, let the flame of awareness burn steadily within you. Be consistent in your daily discipline. That strengthens your mind. But more importantly, carry the right attitude that purifies your heart. Do what is in your hands. Surrender the rest to the divine and live joyfully. And live joyfully. Then every act becomes worship. Every moment becomes meditation. And every breath becomes sadhana. With the vision of oneness, act with dedication, and accept all results with equanimity. This is the heart of true sadhana, a sacred path for all at all times. With the vision of oneness, act with dedication and accept all results with equanimity. This is the heart of true sadhana, a sacred path for all at all times. Now we come into the form of student and teacher discussion. A student is asking a question. Everyone talks about spiritual practice, discipline, meditation, and sadhana. But I still feel unclear. What exactly is sadhana? Is it something I must do daily? Or is it a way of living? Please help me understand from the beginning. The Guru replies, your question is sacred. When you ask, what is sadhana? You are actually asking, how do I reach my highest potential? How do I discover who I really am? Let us begin from the very root. The Guru continues. In Sanskrit, sadhana comes from the root sadh, meaning to accomplish, to achieve, or to reach a goal. Whenever we speak of an achievement, two things are involved. Number one, a goal. Number two, a seeker who wishes to reach that goal. The tools or methods used to reach that goal are called sadhan. And the discipline, sincere spiritual journey itself is called sadhana. In the spiritual sense, sadhana refers to all practices, external and internal, that purify the mind and lead to self realization. The highest purpose of life, according to the Bhagavad Gītā. A student is asking another question. But people often say, I am busy. I have no time for sadhana. The Guru replies, that statement shows misunderstanding. Most people think sadhana means only doing puja, chanting jap, sitting for meditation, reading scriptures. These are important, but they are only a small portion of what true sadhana means. Sadhana is much larger. It is how you live every moment. If your meditation ends after 10 minutes, then what happens to the remaining 23 hours and 50 minutes? Your whole life, WHOLE, your whole life must support your spiritual growth. Guru continues. There are two major dimensions of sadhana. Kriya Pradhan sadhana, which is action based discipline. This includes all spiritual activities you do. For example, waking up early, taking a bath, performing puja, chanting jap, scriptural reading, study, meditation, service. And the other one is Bhavana Pradhan Sadhana, which is attitude based discipline. This is the inner approach that with which you live your entire day. This is the inner approach with which you live your entire day. Your mindset, your intention, your alertness, your devotion, your understanding, your awareness of being a seeker. This stays with you 24 hours a day, even after you leave the meditation seat. A student is asking another question. Why are external practices important? The Guru replies, because they bring rhythm, cleanliness, regularity, discipline, and purity. Even if these practices are done for a short time, 30 minutes or 1 hour, they uplift the entire day. A warning to you, the seeker. The mind is clever. It will whisper, not today. I am tired. I will do it later. One day doesn't matter. Never listen to this voice. If someday you miss your practice, make a firm resolve. Tomorrow I will double my efforts. This strengthens your willpower, your devotion, your sincerity, your commitment. Kriya Pradhan Sadhana builds the foundation for inner growth. The Guru continues. This next part is even more important. Bhavana Pradhan Sadhana is the inner attitude you hold every moment. Purity of thought, calmness, alertness, humility, devotion, awareness, self control, and right understanding. This discipline is not time bound, it stays with you while eating, working, cooking, walking, speaking, resting. You cannot sit for meditation the whole day, but you can live with the right mindset the whole day. This transforms every moment into spiritual practice. The Guru continues. Imagine someone who is allergic to nuts. Even a child with such an allergy remains alert all the time. Before putting anything into the mouth, he asks, does this contain nuts? That is constant awareness. Similarly, the seeker must remain alert about his thoughts, his words, his actions, his reactions. At every step, the seeker must remember, I must keep my mind pure. I am responsible for my inner state. This is Bhavana Pradhan Sadhana. This is Bhavana Pradhan Sadhana. No matter which spiritual path you follow, your attitude transforms your entire life into sadhana. If you are a devotee, bhakti marg, I am a lover of the divine. All my actions are offerings to him. If you walk the path of karma yoga, I am only an instrument. The Lord acts through me. If you follow the path of knowledge, Gyan Marg, I am the witness, I am not the doer. When your attitude becomes pure and steady, life itself becomes meditation. This is the miracle of sadhana. The Guru continues. Sadhana has two processes. Number one, what you must do. Your effort includes chanting, meditating, serving, studying, practicing discipline. These are like preparing the soil, planting the seed, and watering it. Number two, what you must allow to happen. Transformation, however, is not done by you. Transformation, however, is not done by you. It happens naturally. Just like digestion happens automatically once food is eaten. The seed sprouts not because the gardener pulls it upward, but because nature acts. Similarly, the mind purifies by divine grace, silently, subtly, gradually. Many seekers make the mistake of doing little, expecting instant results, checking constantly, am I progressing? The mind grows by steady commitment, not impatience. Your job is effort. Grace handles the results. As long as you walk sincerely, the path will open. There are two stages of spiritual practice. There are two stages of spiritual practice. Scriptures describe two levels. Number one, preparatory sadhana purifies the mind through satsang, company of the wise, tirth yatra, pilgrimages, puja and jap, charity, dan, austerity, tapas, service, seva, moral living, self discipline. This makes the mind subtle, calm, and ready. The second one is direct sadhana, begins once the mind is pure. The Bhagavad Gītā and Upanishads describe Shravanam, listening to truth from a realized teacher. Mananam, reflecting until doubts vanish. Nididhyasanam, deep contemplation leading to abiding in the truth. This is the final stage leading to self realization. The Bhagavad Gītā gives the essence of spiritual living in three principles. Number one, oneness in vision, which is ekatva darshanam, seeing all beings as your own self, developing compassion, love, non-violence. Number two, dedication in action, Ishwar Arpan Buddhi, offering every action to the divine, performing duties without ego. Number three, equanimity in results, which is called Prasad Buddhi. Prasad Buddhi, accepting success and failure with equal peace, receiving every outcome as God's gift. If these three are practiced, your entire life becomes worship. The Guru continues. Understand well, sadhana is not separate from life. Sadhana is life lived consciously. It means living with awareness, thinking with purity, acting with devotion, accepting with maturity, loving with openness, serving selflessly, speaking truthfully, and remembering the divine constantly. Your meditation strengthens your day. Your attitude purifies your heart. Perform what is in your control. Surrender the rest to the divine. Then every step becomes holy. Every action becomes worship. Every word becomes prayer. Every breath becomes meditation. This is true sadhana. The Guru continues. Walk this path with courage, humility, and love. Let your life reflect. Let your life reflect oneness in vision, dedication in action, equanimity in results. Then you will transform not only your destiny, but your very being. This is the heart of sadhana. Always available, always relevant, always sacred. May this understanding awaken your inner light. Hari Om.